It's going to stay with the Eagles, so the shot clock reset at 14. Come on, who are you going to go to get that first bucket? Looks like both teams are open to any kind of offense right now. Right now, no one can find the range. Nice putback shot there by Raphael Thomas-Edwards. Taj Green now in the lower block. Gives a little bit of shimmy. Oh, right and left. That is almost criminal.
That's nice, Todd. I like Hibbert just scratching the surface. We're trying to identify who we are.
Oh, Brad Green's going to get the fall. The help defense was there up the rims just a bit.
Yeah, a lot of slapping down.
Taj Green driving on the right-hand side, gets in there. Beautiful floater. Back-to-back buckets by big Taj Green. He is such a tough matchup because he can put the ball on the court. Not afraid to drive it. Friendly bouncing out there. Beautiful putback by Raphael Thomas-Edwards.
Probably hates me for it. I just think he does all the hard work.
No one hates you. You're giving out the player of the game, and a nice drive down the middle by Jordan Johnson. 4:50 to play here in the first from Newcastle. Two-man game, outside three, off the heel. Battling for that offensive rebound is big Brad Green, and he keeps it alive. Beautiful step up and under. Well done, Trajan Jacob. 4 out of their last 5. They are coming off a win against Sheffield just a few days ago, 78-76. And they needed that one in a big-time way. And beautiful up and under by Ricky McGill. I think Ricky McGill is, I don't want to say an unsung hero on this team, but he just seems to do the things that no one else is doing.
I would agree with you. He had 18 points last game.
Ooh, beautiful deep range three. First three we've seen from range.
Good. Now the teams are feeling a bit more confident back into a rhythm.
Beautiful back cut, and no one can keep up with Mr. Indispensable Ricky McGill. Back-to-back hoops from him.
You know, they went out in the offseason, recruited hard, but I like their bench with Josh Ward-Hibbert, with Austin coming back.
Beautiful drive on the lane. I love the new uniforms. I love the chance for the fans, the interaction, something new to play for in the midseason. Beautiful drive there, up and under, gets the roll. Staying close, Bristol, not having a big issue getting into that lane. And they return the favor just like that. 14 seconds on the shot clock. It's a 1-point ball game with Bristol on top. Trying to get back to their winning ways. This is a good start. This guy can drive. Oh.
Beautiful body, obviously strong, athletic.
Tried to force it into Brad Green. Can't get it to go. Back come the Eagles. Look at this. Look at this. You got to stop ball, right?
Yeah.
Shot clock now under 10 seconds. Bristol will get another shot at this one. Josh Ward-Hibbert with a deep range three. Rainbow jumper from Newcastle. Or with 9:33 to play here in the first half. Deep range three off the front of the rim by Ollison. Look how quickly they come back. The Eagles finds the open man in the corner. Splash.
He didn't look like he had missed a beat. There was no rust in his game. He came in and did his job.
High off the glass, and it's going to be an and-one situation. Jackson, the young man out of Charlotte, North Carolina, played at the Ohio State. 6-point lead for the Newcastle Eagles as Larry Austin goes to work with some fancy footwork, gets bailed out there. The shot clock now down at 8. McGill now with the rock. Pulls up from 15, buries it.
Nice. Yeah, so much offensive firepower with the guards.
Nice little step back there, and it's nice work by C.J. Jackson. Drew Lasker's on there as well.
Oh, yeah.
MVP sitting baseline. Trying to pull off the Stewart shimmy, and it is successful. Hustling back there. Nice work by the big man, Roll Graham Bell. Oof, that's tough. He just cut it to 2 points.
Yeah. Pick him up early.
After a slow offensive start, both teams finding their range and finding their rhythm. And here we go. Now that looks like they're going to sag into this 2-3 zone. Wow, deep range three as Devin Whitfield lets his voice be heard. I don't know which one of the Ball brothers had that terrible jumper. Was it LaMelo Ball that was just almost hard to watch? Brad Green. That was almost green on green crime with Taj Green coming over trying to get the swat. Larry Austin drives, kicks back out, exact same spot, 2-for-2, Devin Whitfield.
Newcastle doing such a good job driving and sucking in Bristol's defense into the paint, and they can kick out for those wide open threes.
Thomas Edwards goes to work, doesn't get the friendly bounce, but the nice put back there. This is an important possession for the Flyers. They want to close this one to 3, possibly down to 2. Going to Brad Green, now that's too easy. Beautiful pass. 5-point swing if they can get a 3-pointer, 4-pointer. If not, and that's a beautiful play to the inside. Well done, a little misdirection. And Devin Whitfield now 8 quick points.
Great defense by Newcastle, moving on a string, all working together, pointing.
Outside, deep 3, contested. Trayvon Jacob right there. No problem playing garbage man. He'll take the... On the wing, on the dump off, beautifully done. Right place, right time. Rafael Thomas Edwards, Jeanette Kwachi, Ovisoko, and Coach Rob Paternostro to break things down for us before we have the second half cleanly taken away. And get ready for this. Trajan just makes it up and easy as he puts it down.
What we do have is a lovely steal by Jacobs.
Look how clean this is.
I think he gets a little warm.
It's a 1-point game. They were up just moments ago by 7. Wow. Ricky McGill bails himself out. CJ Jackson with the assist and the 3, and Azania ends.
Yeah,
and
another
they can't get it
rebound.
done. So this is the opportunity for them to get their first lead of the game. Big Brad Green on the turnaround jump hook. So from a 7-point deficit, not once but twice, to a 2-point advantage are the Bristol Flyers.
I like that little turnaround.
A lot more movement coming from the Bristol Flyers than we saw in the first half. They seemed a little more stagnant. Now look at this. Beautiful movement without the ball. Brad Green rolls over, and of course he's rewarded by Trajan Jacob. Came in and gave them 8 quick points. And they needed it most. Nice little pick and roll there, going into the big fella, Darius Defoe, and the late call.
Get some good looks going downhill to the basket, but Bristol have control.
Taj Green takes the inbound pass and fires up a 3 just when they needed it most, right in front of head coach Andreas Kapoulas.
Tough.
Work on the inside, Brad Green underneath there, and they're going to give him the and 1 as he fought for yet another offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall, but that was well designed. Tevin Ollison almost on point. Newcastle's just gone stone cold, and the Flyers are rebounding everything. Oh, beautiful crossover. How do you do? Step back off his foot, stays with the Eagles. Taj Green now, shot clock under 5. He'll have to hoist it up and buries it. Back-to-back 3s for Taj Green.
Because I'm happy sitting next to you, okay?
Leslie Smith, a hard worker with an excellent work ethic. Here come the Flyers, an opportunity to pad their lead. Beautiful pass up and under. Trajan Jacobs got it started.
Very strong and can score.
Trying to get the isolation on Johnson as he kicks it out to Larry Austin Jr. His shot well off the mark. Taj Green goes up and it's knocked away.
Adding to the tally, look at this, a big, huge rebound, but great timing. I think he's always at the top of the scouting list, right? Yeah. So a lot of focus goes on him.
61-57, Bristol holding on to a 4-point lead. Beautiful up and under.
So it's really their defensive side. They're just kind of a little bit, I think, Ovi said, they're just inconsistent.
Yeah, nice back cut by Tevin Ollison.
And Bristol won the second by 2 points, and Bristol has won the third by 2 points. So it is a 2-point game, as obviously that's the magic number right now.
Delpeche with a little bit of magic in the lane as he gets that one to drop. Brilliant in the second period and in the third. And can they close this thing out in the fourth? Inside to Brad Green. He takes a big step, big body, up off the glass. Can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, and puts it back in. That'll drive Mark Studel crazy.
Patriots have taken on the challenge.
Taj Green has hit 2 3-pointers. This one's blocked cleanly. Gets his own rebound, puts it up wildly off the glass. 2-point lead for the Flyers. In enemy territory, they go to big Brad Green, and he has got that spinning jump hook.
They just take their time here, run.
Oh, they find the mismatch and the one. as they had Larry Austin Jr. isolated on Leslie Smith, 6'1", 6'2". Advantage, big fella.
Yeah, and a lot of pounds and kilos.
Newcastle raced out to a 7-point lead in the first period, but back came the Bristol Flyers, and has been Flyers' tenacity throughout this game. That one thrown away. Fills it by 9.
Yep, and this is a 9-0 run. And I was just going to say before Thomas Edwards stole that ball, the defense, you know what I love? It looks like a trap door. Look, as he runs through that, and then they're off to the races. Beautiful finish, but
Bristol now playing with a little bit of swagger. 9-point lead, stop, and the roll. Jacob. Shot clock at 3. Oh, every last second of the shot clock used, and they come away. Well, I'll tell you what, Newcastle just seems to be, I know there's only 4:43 to play, but they seem to be rushing every. Studel draws up. The defense, Zaney, to your point, has been very solid for Bristol. That ball swatted away. And now Bristol is just putting on a clinic.
And Studel said, that's enough. Look at this block shot, run out in transition, rewards his big guy, finish.
Looking forward to that in January with the British Basketball League. And here he is. Jordan Johnson. Doesn't take long for him to heat up. Brad Green will take the 15-footer off the front, a little far outside his range. And now the Eagles coming back with all kinds of momentum. Look at this. Oh, bodies flying everywhere, but no bucket for the Eagles. This time, well within his range as Brad Green, Mr. Consistent, puts it in.
He's got such a lovely touch. He must know that I might pick him from play.
Ricky McGill spinning, looking for something. Shot knocked away. Excellent defense there by Jacob.
You've got to have people giving yourself second options.
CJ Jackson, head fake inside Brad Green. He goes up and under. Well done. And again, for the second time in 5 minutes. Bristol's going to get the win here, and they're going to run their record to 10-9. Newcastle's going to drop to 9-9, and there is the cherry on top.
The dagger. Yeah.
I mean, this thing has got, it's a slow burn. I mean, they literally pushed this thing out to 20 points. Newcastle dropping to 9-9, going to 6th place. Is Bristol a top-tier team in the British Basketball League?
Yeah, I think they're at the top. You know, last season they were number 3. They were in the 3rd spot.
And that'll wrap things up. It is Bristol that comes to town, and they get the victory.